Okay, it is 3:02. Again, for people that just joined, my name is John Roth. I'm Vice President of the Sales Specialist team at Sangoma. One of the products that my sales specialist team oversees and helps you better understand is access control as a service, or we know it as SmartOffice. We're going to start a couple of housekeeping items. If you have questions, if you will put them into the question section, we will answer those as we go along. If some of those questions do not get answered at the end, we'll open it up for everybody that if you want to ask a question directly. I'm going to present Milton Fuqua, who is our sales specialist for this product, had many years in the industry, in the access control industry. So see if there's anything else here. Let me have a sound check. I want to make sure that sometimes just with technology, I'm going to open up all the mics. If someone could just come on and say they can hear me and they can also see the PowerPoint. So just click on your microphone and unmute, and I've opened up for all. If someone could just let me know that they can hear me and see the presentation. Hello, Matthew, can you hear me?
Yeah, I see back to basics.
Okay, thank you so much for letting us know that. Okay. Well, I'm going to introduce Milton, I'm sorry, not Malcolm, Milton Fuqua. It's a Friday afternoon, it's 3 o'clock. This is my 8th webinar this week, so sometimes I got so many people in and out of here. I apologize for that, but Milton, take nothing away from you. This is, he's our guy. He's the one that knows the most about the product, so he's going to explain the product to you, and it might benefit you as a customer. And Milton, take it away.
All right, thank you, John, and thank you guys for joining Sangoma's Back to the Basics webinar series. I'll be presenting Simplifying Sangoma's SmartOffice Access Control as a Service. All right, my name is Milton, and I'd like to welcome you guys to SmartOffice. Sangoma's SmartOffice Access Control Solution, or ACaaS. The SmartOffice product is a wireless product. The SmartOffice locks and sensors require no cabling. It's a quick and easy installation. There's no cutting through walls or extensive labor, so that reduces the cost of labor for you guys. The SmartOffice Access Control does not require door readers. Readers are expensive. Unencrypted readers are a potential security risk, and readers require credentials, whether it be prox cards, key fobs, and if those are actually unencrypted as well, they are also potential security risks. SmartOffice introduces mobile control and mobile credentials. The SmartOffice app is used to open doors, arm zones, and to administer the platform. There are no key cards or key fobs to program. Each lock includes a numeric keypad for entry via PIN code. And if you are currently using a premise-based access control system, it is easy to upgrade to our SmartOffice access control solution. Simply, we'll be able to take over existing door strikes or magnetic locks with our MagStrike controller. And the Sangoma MagStrike controller will allow you to take over up to 8 doors with the one device. So just to tell you a little bit about the user experience, first step, the admin would grant the user access and send a SmartOffice invitation via email, which includes a link to download the SmartOffice application, a magic login link, which facilitates a one-click login for the user. Step 2, the user downloads the SmartOffice application from the Google Play or the Apple App Store. Step 3, the user clicks on the magic login link in the original email invitation. The app will automatically log the user in and present each user with access to each door or doors pre-configured by the administrator. Step 4, the user simply opens the door with their mobile device. So you walk up to the door, you click on the door lock slider on your application, which unlocks the door, enter the door and shut the door behind you. And because we have electronic locks, the doors lock themselves automatically. Doors may also be locked or unlocked remotely with admin permissions and the adequate data connection. Or you may use the NFC feature, which will prompt you to unlock the door when a mobile device is presented to the NFC tag.
Hey,
Kind of like
Milton.
go ahead.
Milton, explain to me what a NFC tag is, just so that people might not understand what NFC stands for.
Well, it's a tag that we would have you guys install next to the door that would act as a traditional access control door reader. This would allow you to present your phone to the tag that you see there with the NFC on it, just as you would a prox card or a key fob to a traditional door reader. It will give you a prompt on your phone to unlock the door. You simply say yes, and it will unlock your door for you without you having to navigate through the application or having a prox card or a key fob on hand.
All right, thank you.
Just some components that make the system work here for you guys. This is the SmartOffice Manager. It is the central controller for the system. It should be located on the local area network. It establishes the license entitlement on premise. It provides user and group permission management on premise. And it's the same hardware that we currently use with multiple Sangoma cloud systems, Free PBX, PBXact, or SwitchVox, etc. Second component here is the SmartOffice Gateway. The wireless gateway is the communicator between the manager and the wireless devices. It should be located on the local area network. It should be installed in good radio range between the wireless devices that need to be controlled. And it must be on the same network as the server without any firewall or NAT between them. That will enable them to communicate. Next component, we have the wireless door locks. They are electronic locks that provide a secure method of controlling access to the premises. They are allowed to or enabled to communicate wirelessly with the SmartOffice Gateway using IoT protocols. And we have multiple locks available. You have the grade 1 lock here, which is our indoor lock, heavy duty lock, a deadbolt lock, and a mortise lock as well. We mentioned the MagStrike controller previously. It wirelessly communicates with the SmartOffice Gateway using IoT protocols as well. It integrates your SmartOffice system with up to 8 pre-existing electronic door strikes or magnetic locks that are already set up in the office. Sangoma does not provide mag locks, and we recommend partnering with a local locksmith if new electronic locks are required. Next, we have the contact sensors and the motion sensors. They monitor the open and close status of the door. It can also be used to trigger alerts or other door open actions as well. The motion sensor, they motion us when they receive signals of motion and we receive a detection notice. It can be used to trigger alerts or other motion actions as well. Next, you have the Zigbee range extender. In larger installations, radio signals between remote sensors and the SmartOffice Gateway can be weak. In these cases, a range extender can be used to ensure a reliable network over long distances. And you can daisy chain these, and they use a 120 volt outlet, and you actually maintain that outlet as you see there on the front.
And the Zigbee, it's just a protocol very similar like Bluetooth, is that correct?
Just for wireless communication for the devices.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We previously mentioned the NFC tags, identification and access control. NFC can be used to identify team members and allow them to access select floors or areas. End users can present the mobile device to the NFC tag and confirm their intentions via the prompt to unlock doors. How close will I need to be for NFC to work? NFC works within 2 to 4 inches of the NFC tag. Devices must be close to the tag for the NFC to work, and the proximity makes NFC safe and secure for applications such as contactless payments and access control. We mentioned installation. NFC tags should be installed as close to the door as possible, and the administrators can easily assign NFC tags to the appropriate locks inside of the SmartOffice application. So let's see here, characteristics of a good customer fit. companies that wish to manage their access control system remotely, legacy access control users looking to upgrade their current systems, buildings not ideal for traditional hardwired installations. A lot of times traditional access control requires power supplies. Well, if it's a steel building, those would have to be exposed. That's not ideal. Sometimes it's impossible to provide access control for glass doors, doors with steel frames, and even when you can, it requires a lot of conduit. That's not, very pleasant for a business owner or a building owner to have to see on a daily basis either. Companies that wish to reduce their total cost of ownership as well, and also administrators looking to reduce the amount of time spent managing their current access control systems, creating guest badges, onboarding new employees, or collecting old badges and terminating them out of the system. All of those things are time consuming, and a lot of times if the system is not remote or cloud based, they have to be done on premise, unlike our SmartOffice product. Some qualifying questions for ACaaS. Do you have employees that need 24/7 access to your facility? Do you receive after-hour deliveries, cleaners, or maintenance? Would you like a log of temporary visitors that require access to your facility? And are you concerned about employee theft? It could be theft of hardware, merchandise, labor hours, or cash that's on site. Do you need to monitor access control for multiple locations? And are there high risk areas that only certain employees should be able to access? Could be a stock room, your office, the medical records room, or an IT closet. So we have a website dedicated to SmartOffice, as you see here. And we also have a wikis page dedicated to our product catalog and a quick start guide as well. And I will also be following up with you guys after the webinar and sharing these links with you guys. This is the sales specialist team. If you guys have been joining us all week, of course, I'm pretty sure you've joined us on some of the other Back to Basics webinars. We have Katrina that covers SwitchVox. We have Sean that covers Contact Center. And we have Britt that covers Connected Workspace. And I was introduced today by the VP of the Sales Specialist team, Mr. John Roth. Here's all of our contact information. Of course, you can reach all of us here at the sales.specialist@sangoma.com handle. And again, I'm Milton. I'd like to thank you guys for joining us. And I'll also be following up with my contact information as well. And I think now would be a good time, maybe, John, to follow up with any questions that we may have.
Absolutely. There are no questions that actually came to the question section, so I have just opened up the mics for anybody that would like to ask a question to Milton. All you have to do is unmute your mic, and the floor is yours. Well, I'm not hearing anybody, so I'm assuming that we've answered your questions. You will be receiving a copy of this video webinar. It'll actually be sent out to you on Monday. So basically, all the information that you have here, you'll be able to review it. If you need to send it to someone else, it's a video link. It's very easy to get to. And any questions you might have, obviously reach out to Milton directly, and we'll help you and help you design a system that will meet your needs and make sure the installation goes smooth and well. We help you with that as well. So it's more of a kind of a white glove scenario when it comes to this product and our services. We appreciate your time today. I know it is a Friday afternoon, and so to be here is probably you'd rather get started on your weekend. So I'm going to say take the rest of the day off with a smile on my face. We appreciate you coming. Milton, great job. Thank you for presenting. And everybody have an outstanding weekend. Thank you.